The company was founded in 1995 by Joe Tetz, and I was his external accountant. I had my own accounting practice. He was one of my clients, and he wanted to immigrate to join his family in New Zealand. And he asked me to do a valuation, and while I was doing that valuation, he suggested that I buy the business. So it came as quite a surprise. I decided to jump out of my comfort zone and sell the accounting practice, and I bought the company. At that stage, there was one client with about 40 staff.
And we now have how many clients? 9, 10?
Yeah, and we've just grown it and enjoyed the journey in the last, I've been there now 10 years.
Now we're 185 employees. So the vision has always been to grow the company to a point where we become the leading debt provider in this country. And now we've set our eyes on offshore business, which we've started plans to expand there.
We have a unique culture at MCS Debt Recovery, and it stems from the management team being involved. It's not a hierarchical structure, it's quite flat, so we have a very open door policy. In fact, we don't even have doors. Being in a call center, it's very much about motivating the agents. We do a lot of gamification, allow them to play games to motivate them. Rajeshri will be there on the floor dancing with them. If it's a dress-up day, we'll all dress up. So we all get involved. It's not like we look down on the staff.
Being a leader, they're not above the agents, they work with the agents. There must be no difference, it's just a title, but the same level of respect is shared amongst each other.
I think it's clear from the way we lead that we genuinely care about our staff. It's not just something we say, we actually do what we say we're going to do.
I think that's the big thing, we always carry out our promises.
As a leadership team, we want to create an environment where all of our staff grow and develop and become leaders in this industry, and I think we've all succeeded in doing that.
I really like Gary Player's quote where he says, "The harder you work, the luckier you get." And our team are all hardworking. We don't only reward the agents with chocolates and airtime and time off. We also reward them with joining us to the community service events. And we found that they come back feeling so motivated, and it's such a rewarding time spent when we do go to charities or to schools and we go and help out.
And we believe in developing people from the inside out. So, you know, to that end, we brought in motivational speakers. We have quarterly staff surveys because we want to hear what motivates our staff and what demotivates them, and we take their input and their suggestions, and as best as we can we want to implement that so that we create a family environment.
What adds to that is Saskia's belief in people. She's taken junior staff that started off as normal agents, and she's groomed them and worked with them and put them into management to manage and lead other people. And I think having that belief in her staff without them having experience or formal education has really showed them a sense of belonging within the company.
To see that individual growth and to have been part of that journey, I think that's what puts the biggest smile, on our faces every day. That's what makes it all worth the while.
Our clients see MCS Debt Recovery as a trustworthy, transparent, ethical and compliant company.
From day one, we don't ever consider it as an outsourced relationship. It's a partnership, and our clients appreciate that. They know that their brand is as important to us as it is to them. That's what we want to do. We don't just want to collect their monies, we want to add value. They know they can turn to us if they need advice, to let them know what's happening in the industry through your monthly, your monthly newsletters to them.
Our clients also know that MCS will always put their hand up first. If they've got a new project or something to test in the market, they know that they can phone me at any point in time.
And I know they're always very happy to visit our offices. They've always spoken about our great hospitality. They feel very much at home, and just before they leave, they always say, like, I don't really want to go, I wish I could stay longer.
You know, walk in as a guest and become part of the family. We live that every single day in all of our engagements with our staff, with our clients, with our suppliers. It's all led to the growth of MCS Debt Recovery.
We've recently been faced with a challenge last year. A combination of things happened at the same time. We changed systems, we changed the way our staff work their accounts. We shared our vision with our management team, with our staff, so everyone was on board. And then now I can say that I'm glad we went through that challenge because we learned so much from it.
Even through those challenges and those experiences, we stayed true to the brand of what MCS, what MCS stands for, and that was transparency and trust. We communicated those challenges to our clients, to our staff. There was always communication so that nobody was left feeling uncertain.
And I think one of our greatest successes that last year we entered the CCMG Awards, and having achieved Best Supervisor of the Year and being placed second in the country was a huge achievement, because this was amidst all the challenges we faced, but it was a huge victory in that time. It was a lot of effort to be put in, but it was definitely worth it, and I think this year we're going to try for #1.
Another highlight was we were a finalist in the KZN Top Business. We were very excited about that, and this year we're also going to try for #1. And on the top KZN Top Brands, we came 5th, and to have come 5th, we were really excited about that. We have champion challenges every month amongst our competitors, and we take it seriously. We're very competitive. And in most cases, we end in the top 3.
We get to this point where we're waiting for the ranking to come out because we want to share that good news. And, as a team, we put in place great incentives. So if you stay in the top 3, then you get an afternoon off with your team, and that the staff really appreciate that. When it comes to giving us additional work or testing something new, because of the success we've had in competing with the other EDCs, we're one of the first that they look to do that. So we're proud of what we've achieved, and we continue to strive every day. It's important to stay relevant to your industry, relevant to people. I think the businesses that kind of slip away or die off is because they haven't stayed relevant or haven't played a good role.
Constantly updating technology. I mean, that's the biggest thing I think in our industry, is keeping up with technology.
It's almost you foresee in advance of what's coming before your competitors do.
We're not afraid to put our hands up and say we could improve here or do things differently, and our clients admire that. We will tell them if we tried something new, if we're looking at something, a new innovation, and we always want to be at the forefront of what the changes are in the industry.
So I just see that what MCS is moving forward in terms of technology, and I know that we are far ahead in thinking and in innovation, actually getting things done compared to the other industries that are within our scope.
I suppose one word that I would describe MCS by is integrity. We're very open about everything we do, and our clients know that, and they really value that.
When I think of MCS, I think about just having the best work ethic and ethics and values overall from the staff. In everything that we did, we needed to be ethical. That was kind of the checklist at the end of every day.
I think I would best describe MCS as a place of trust. And with trust comes security. So you don't have to keep your guard up. You can just let it down, and you can just be free. You can just be who you are, because there's no one to judge you. And it all starts from a trusting relationship that we build with each other.
When I think of MCS, I think of people, whether it be our staff, our suppliers, and our clients. We treat everyone as our family, and that goes a long way with our saying, walk in as a guest and join the family.